I mean, who, what, when, where, why? Hello lovely couples and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren, wedding planner and owner of Bluebird Creative. I provide a weekly dose of wedding planning goodness for the modern couple. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell because then you'll be notified every week when a new video lands. This week I have a really fun topic for you, but before I jump in, I just wanted to chat to you about this new gorgeousness. Do we love? I have teamed up again with Anna Louisa Jewellery because they are my absolute favourite jewellery brand. They offset 100% of carbon emissions, which makes them a carbon neutral company, which is very close to my heart and absolutely amazing. Not only that, the prices are incredible, starting from just $39 upwards, so totally affordable. And let's be honest, they don't hurt my ears. I say let's be honest. I mean, my ears are so sensitive. I have mentioned this before, and I will get like green ears, black ears. It's a bit gross, isn't it? But they get really painful. Whereas their earrings, I can even sleep in. I can wear for weeks and I don't get any sensitivity, which is why I love them so much, because the materials are just such good quality. I also love the fact that they just do limited batches, which again is more sustainable. It means they're not mass producing everything. I just love what the company stands for. This time I've gone for this new hoop earring, which I think is really cool for the summer. This is one of my old cuffs and I absolutely love this necklace as well. It is all Anna Louisa. It's literally all I wear now. Their stuff is just such good quality and it just feels and looks so good. But I wanted to share it with you today because I've actually got you guys a 10% discount so that you can treat yourself to this gorgeousness as well. And I thought, seeing as weddings are back on, my friends, they are back on, you may be wondering what to buy your bridesmaids, your wedding party, your mother of the bride, your mum, whoever. And these make such wonderful gifts because they are such well priced but really good quality, like I said. So all the information is in the description box below for you. Get 10% off if you use my code. So don't forget to do that if you do go and take a look at them, because everybody loves a discount code, right? Anyway, I'm going to jump into this week's video. I do hope you like my earrings, but let's jump in. It's a good one. We are talking everything bridesmaids. Let's go. So we are going to cover how to choose your bridesmaids, what bridesmaids actually do. We might touch on some bridesmaid horror stories. I'm also going to talk about gifting for your bridal party and their attire. So let's dive in to how to choose your bridal party or your bridesmaid. Now, this is a hot topic and I have done a whole video dedicated to just this particular topic, so I will link it here. But to cover this area, there's a few things that you need to remember when you're choosing your bridal party. And in my Facebook group, I have heard some real horror stories, which we will get onto. So it's really important that you choose the right people for you, my friends, okay? Because I don't want you having to be one of those people to get advice on how to get out of having asked someone to be your bridesmaid. So when you're thinking about who you want to be one of your bridesmaids, first of all, do you have a good relationship? Do you think they're going to support you throughout the wedding planning process? Will they dive in with the DIY projects? Will they be a shoulder to cry on when it all just feels a little bit too much? And it does sometimes, but that's okay. It's normal, as long as you've got a support team around you. Are they game for helping plan your hen do if you want one? Have they got your back on your wedding day? Are they going to be there making sure that you're having the best day and making sure that you've got everything you need? Because it's not about them, it's about you. You also need to consider how many bridesmaids you're going to actually have, and obviously the amount of bridesmaids you have reflects your budget, so just bear that in mind. You know, that's more flowers, more dresses, more bouquets. That's flowers, so I already said that. More hair and makeup, more gifts, more shoes. Yeah, you get the picture. And then the last thing to consider is your relationship with them. Now, obviously I said at the beginning, do you have a good relationship with them? But don't feel like you have to ask somebody to be your bridesmaid because you were their bridesmaid. You do not have to do that at all. I mean, I don't know if I really need to dive into why, but you really don't have to do that, especially if it was a long time ago, because people change and relationships change and we all go down different paths and you might not see people as much, and you now might have closer friends and a different circle of friends, and you might still be friends and they might still be coming to your wedding, but you don't want them as a bridesmaid. Or maybe you just think they'll suck at being a bridesmaid. I said it. So don't feel pressured into choosing someone because you feel like you have to. Don't choose somebody because they're your sister-in-law or because they're a family member and there's pressure on you. You choose the people that will support you through the planning, on the day, do the DIY projects that you throw their way. I don't know. But really consider those factors when choosing your bridesmaids. Let's move on to what a bridesmaid actually does. Now, we've kind of covered it really when we're talking about how to choose your bridesmaid. You know, somebody that's going to support you, potentially help you with the DIYs. They're going to plan your hen do, hopefully, if you want one. They will support you on the day, that kind of thing. Okay, a bridesmaid on the actual wedding day is somebody that is going to be with you, getting ready with you in the morning. It's super fun. They're going to be supporting you. They're just going to be moral support for all the emotions that you're going to be feeling. And it is just a lovely experience having your favourite people around you whilst you're getting ready for the most exciting day of your lives. Their roles in the wedding day are mainly your support. They'll obviously walk down the aisle with you, and then it's a case of them taking your bouquet, taking your handbag, making sure you're okay, double checking that the ushers are taking part in what they need to be taking part in. Their main role is really in the ceremony. The ushers do have more roles, but the bridesmaids, their main role is actually in the ceremony and then supporting you on the wedding day. It's not an overly complicated job. And again, I have actually gone into this in a little bit more detail in that video that I mentioned earlier. So let's just touch on like a horror story, for example. I have a Facebook group filled with 1,800 brides currently, and I'm not going to name anybody. In fact, I don't know them all one-to-one, let's be perfectly honest, that's a lot of people. But recently there was a post about what to do because they'd chosen a bridesmaid who now they basically weren't really friends with. And it was a really awkward situation and they'd sort of fallen out, and how to basically unask them to be their bridesmaid because there's somebody else who now was pretty much their best friend, really close to them, really supportive, helping with their planning. And this other person was actually just being nasty about their wedding, and anytime they brought up their wedding, they just poo-poo it and not be interested. So, I mean, nobody wants that person as your bridesmaid, do they? You definitely want the supportive friend that's interested and wants to help. And they were like, how do I actually uninvite them to be my bridesmaid and invite them? I mean, it's a really awkward situation, isn't it? And you do not want to be in that situation. So choose wisely, my friends. I'm not really here to tell you how to get out of that situation, but I do think honesty is the best policy, and that, you know, ask the new person and just tell them, you're not really supporting me, so I've changed my mind. It will probably burn the whole friendship bridge, but do you want them in your life? I don't know. I'm not a counsellor, so we'll leave that one there. But you do not want horror stories. So think about who you want and think about who supports you and who loves you, because that is key. Let's jump onto dress and attire. This is always a fun bit, and I love seeing what the bridesmaids wear at weddings. But I definitely feel like a new trend is coming in weddings and bridesmaid fashion, and I'm personally here for it. I love it, okay? And that is a case of bridesmaids wearing different dresses, possibly in the same colour or the same shade so that it fits with the wedding theme. But I'm seeing less of brides choosing the actual dress that they want their bridesmaids to wear. I'm not really there for that anymore, because nobody likes to be dressed by somebody else, and you also don't want to all be wearing the same thing if you've got completely different shapes and sizes. You want to feel nice at one of your best friend's weddings, and when you're a bridesmaid and they've chosen your outfit for you and it's not something that you would typically choose, it just doesn't feel good, does it? I mean, I've been there, okay? I've totally been there and felt that. You want to feel nice at your best mate's wedding day. So I love the whole concept of, this is the colour palette. Go and choose a dress in that colour palette that you feel comfortable and confident in and that you're happy in. I absolutely love that. And then there's the shoes. A lot of brides will now actually say, you just need nude shoes or you need gold shoes or whatever it is that they want for their wedding day. And they let their bridesmaids go and choose those as well, or they may already have some at home, which is absolutely fine. But I love that because you have to be comfortable, and not all shoe types suit people. They get uncomfortable, not everyone can wear heels, and so on. So I think that that is the best way forward for that, and I am all for that. I am loving the fact that that is coming in a little bit more. Then there's the hair and makeup, isn't there? Now, when it comes to bridesmaids, are you having a hair and makeup artist come in and do all the bridesmaids' hair and makeup for them? You don't have to, by the way. It's not obligatory. It's just an option. You can have somebody come in and do all their hair and they do their own makeup, or vice versa. Or you can have someone come in and do your hair and makeup if you're the bride watching this, and you don't have to have somebody do their hair and makeup, and they might actually just feel quite comfortable and confident doing their own hair and makeup. Or alternatively, you have someone come in to do your hair and makeup, and if they want someone professional to do their hair and makeup, then they can pay somebody to do their hair and makeup on the wedding day, or they can do their own. So don't feel stressed that you have to do that, because you definitely don't have to do that. So the final thing to do with bridesmaid is gifts. You might be thinking, oh my gosh, what do I, and do I have to give my bridesmaids gifts? Well, the first thing is no, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything, but it is a nice gesture as a way of saying, thank you so much for being part of my wedding day. It doesn't have to be a big thing. And actually, a really nice way to do it is actually to gift jewellery, because then they can actually just wear that on the wedding day, and it's a really nice memento. Even I did that with my bridesmaids. I got them all little bracelets that went with what they were wearing on the day, and it's something that they can keep. Jewellery obviously lasts forever. So think about potentially giving your bridesmaids like earrings or a necklace. Even like these Anna Louisa ones are absolutely gorgeous. And you've got the 10% discount, so you could go and have a nosy on there. They've got really classic styles as well. Like, they've got really lovely tiny little hoops, which you'll see in most of my videos. So I wear them all the time. And they're really suitable for weddings. Even for guest gifts or mother of the bride gifts, they work really, really nicely. So that would be a really good gift for a bridesmaid, is jewellery, and it's the thing that I think always goes down the nicest. It's not tacky, it's not random paraphernalia kind of gift. It's a really nice gift that people keep and will wear again and again, especially if you buy something classic. So there we go. There are the few different areas that are related to bridesmaids, and hopefully that gives you a really good overview of all the bits that are related to bridesmaids. So there we go, my lovelies. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Do not forget that in the description box below, there is information on how you can get your 10% discount on these absolutely gorgeous Anna Louisa pieces of jewellery, which I know you will love as much as I do. Have a fantastic week, guys, and I will see you next week for some more wedding planning goodness.